saw the real Kamala. Joining me now, Matt Cowie, political analyst and pollster, and Florida Congresswoman Anna Polina.
Hey guys, welcome back to Trails for Daybreak. We're at the, I guess, be towards the end of chapter 1 now.
Also said that Trump is up 2.2% nationally, after vote, excuse me. So is this where we are right now? Stalled momentum for Harris?
Yeah, that's where we are. If you recall, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago on your show, we talked about the fact that we could see the momentum changing. And it really started right after the second assassination.
Can't see very well from here.
And then it went into the VP debate, which normally doesn't mean anything, but it was so hyped up that moved the polls even more. And then the campaign that you alluded to decided to put her on these very friendly shows, and the battle of the answers that got spread everywhere. Numbers just started, and his numbers started to accelerate. So this is a real acceleration for Trump. I always warn people as a pollster, anything can happen in 3 weeks. And I wonder what could happen that's external that could change things, because certainly the pandemic, although much further out, that changed 2020. So anything can happen. But right now, she is definitely stalled, and he is definitely gaining.
Looks like the game's
almost every battleground state.
And Congresswoman, Politico is reporting that she's struggling with Hispanic in Pennsylvania and elsewhere. So she's trying to bring it.
This is Mark Henry. Even though some have forgotten, I remember what it was like when Trump was president. This election goes way beyond political point.
If you're going to boost, then do it now.
The United States represents and stands for.
Do you think that Hispanic voters really care about another rich celebrity?
Activating skill.
No, not at all. In fact, I think a lot of Hispanic Americans right now focus on number one, the economy, and also security and immigration. But it's interesting that you bring this up more, because again, Hispanic Americans are not the largest voting minority in the country, and they are shifting in favor of the president.
Well, we also hear that from some of the
Excellent.
George W. Bush campaign folks like Mark McKinney. He despises Trump. But he said, according to what he's seeing out there, that there's a lot going on, he said, under the radar for Kamala Harris. And his spidey sense tells him that that's going to be enough for her. And I guess they're talking about turnout machine, getting people to the polls, door knocking, which is another thing they were talking about today, including David Plouffe, by the way.
Well, they're better at it than the Republicans. We know that. That's always been the case. We talked about that for over the last year and a half, Lord. But let me just give you a little example of how things aren't like they were in 2020. In Georgia, early voting in-person voting is higher than it was in 2020. And that's a big turnout in North Georgia and South Georgia, that are big Trump areas. But guess what's not big? Absentee ballots. They're way down because Georgia changed their election laws, and they're not flooded with absentee ballots now. You have to really need one, and they're just not out there to be harvested. I might call it that. They can't be collected. So that's way off. That's going to change Georgia. So some states, they can do their turnout magic. Some states, like Georgia, it may be a little more difficult than everybody expected.
And of course, we got Elon Musk spending an enormous amount of time in Pennsylvania, Congresswoman. He believes that's the key to this entire election. He's pretty smart. He has lots of algorithms always going on in his own head. And so that's what he's focused on. For him, it's all about turnout. He did a town this week, and he's going to do other events next week, apparently. How important is that presence? And obviously, the money he's giving, since Republicans are being outspent like 4 to whatever they want.
I think it's incredibly important. Elon Musk is not your average Republican, not your average conservative. He, I think, was formerly a Democrat, obviously a very independent thinker, and not to mention he appeals to a very young audience. So I think that it's going to be incredibly powerful. I know Scott Ressler has been putting in a lot of work in Pennsylvania, and I think that really this election is going to be won in Pennsylvania. So I'm excited to have his support. I know the president is. And frankly, having met Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and Trump, I can tell you Trump is definitely the one that we need out.
Oh, man, and Congresswoman, thank you both. All right, Trump is revising what was considered in some circles a controversial IVF mandate, and Kamala lays an egg at the premier Catholic political event of the year. Premier Roy has it all. Friday Father's Day.
Protecting your vehicle starts from the inside out. At SmartLiner, they've engineered custom-fit, full coverage for liners, with coverage from your front and second rows all the way to your vehicle's cargo area. Make the smart choice. Choose SmartLiner. Hello, I'm former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee. A lot of times you can't control the amount of sleep that you're getting. I know, it's scary, unless you use Relaxium Sleep. Relaxium Sleep is a product that's made from natural ingredients, and it usually works from the very first night you try it. Relaxium Sleep is studied, tested, and designed by neurologists for you. Fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up refreshed.
This still turns.
I wake up feeling alert and like I have the best night's sleep.
Stop being afraid and start sleeping your fears away with Relaxium Sleep. Your body and your mind.
Getting skilled.
Take your sleep. It'll work.
Our company is so confident that Relaxium will work for you, he's asked us to give away 1,000 bottles. Visit tryrelaxium.com or call 800-01-1737.
47.
Aneurysm.
Did he have life insurance?
You?
Gotta get on it. Check out Select. Trust me, peace of mind.
If I don't check my work
Life insurance is too important to put off another day. That's why Select will makes getting coverage you need easy for less than $1 a day. Now get your $2 million policy with no medical and same-day coverage.
Visit SelectQuote.com and shop and save. Confused about credit cards? Finance Buzz helps you make smart financial decisions, like choosing the perfect card with rewards that fit your lifestyle. Want to earn more miles or hotel upgrades? How about extra cashback or lower interest rate? With unbiased reviews and expert guides, Finance Buzz cuts through the clutter so you can easily compare costs to choose which one is best for you. Our motto is simple: your money, your life, your bills. Get started today at FinanceBuzz.com. Ever worried that you're drinking too much? Take back control with more help. More help provides access to medication and food. A daily goal to drink less. Or if you're drinking, it's good. Morehelp.com.
48% of Americans don't get enough magnesium, which is vital. All sugar and alcohol. I recommend Ketone Magnesium Light. It's formulated for high absorption and it's gentle on the stomach. Ketone, the great idea.
Something on Fox. It's a Super Bowl rematch. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Rock 30 in the 90s. America Game of the Week. Sunday on Fox. Super Bowl 59.
Excellent. Flaming prayer. Excellent.
Don't buy Viagra or Cialis anywhere before trying this trick. It's called Friday Plans, and it's the only way to get 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra or 20 milligram generic Cialis delivered for just $7. Let me show you. First, scan the QR code to go to getfridayplans.com. Then, you select if you need generic Viagra or Cialis. The quantity you need, I'll pick 9, and the dosage. I'll pick 100 milligrams, thank you very much. And then their system will see if you qualify. Give it a second to find the best deals, and boom. Look at that. 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7. 9 tablets of 20 milligrams Cialis are the same price. The prescription and shipping are free. Scan the QR code to go to getfridayplans.com and see for yourself. Reignite your passion with custom anniversary bands from the Jewelry Exchange. 2-carat fancy lab bands, $14.90. 1-carat classic natural bands, $9.90. Half-carat natural, $4.99. Unlimited choices, guaranteed to appraise the double. The Jewelry Exchange Direct. Democracy 24. Your freedom, your vote.
Hit him fast, Barry.
and that means it's time for Friday Follies. And for that, we talk about this arena royal. I know you were skulking about at the Elvis dinner last night, and as we said earlier, this is just it's an amazing event, and it's a political fundraiser, really a charitable fundraiser. But Kamala Harris decided.
Well, but as you mentioned earlier, also Donald Trump was there. Boy, did he bring the heat and the yucks.
I must say I was shocked when I heard that Obama was skipping the announcement dinner instead of attending tonight. She's in Michigan receiving communion from Gretchen Whitmer. That's a good white dude for Harris. Have you seen this? I'm not worried about them at all because their wives and their wives' lovers all voted for me. Chuck Schumer is here looking very glum. But look good under the bright side, Chuck, considering how woke the party has become. If Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president.
Could get tricky with so many.
That was my favorite joke. Well, that's the Whitmer joke.
Yeah, well, and the Whitmer joke was so smart because he tied this outrage that is still so fresh in the Catholic community to Kamala Harris. And the fact that she wasn't there after, and this guy, he's running all over the country. He had 3 back-to-back interviews before he hit the stage here. But this was a very different crowd at the outfit there from 2016 when he appeared. There was some hostility there. This was a very Trumpy crowd, I have to say.
Well, and we also have Letitia James a couple rows back. And,
well, and Chuck Schumer, you texted me something during the House dinner because Schumer and Trump, they're chatting throughout the dinner. What did that tell you?
That told me that
Excellent.
that Trump's a fascist, Trump's a dictator in waiting, Trump's gonna
Fuck, that was good.
None of that is real. It's all a lie. They know it. We know it. They've all been friends with him for a long time. And now he came out to, help sister and Uncle Kurt in the swamp and drain the swamp. And they didn't like that.
Speaking of upsetting apple carts, the flop of the evening was meeting Kamala Harris. Whoever advised her to skip this event to reach Catholics across the country should be given their walk-in papers. Instead, she sent a toned-down, pre-taped skit with SNL alum Molly Shannon.
Tonight is one of the biggest dinners of the last summer. I'm giving a speech. Do you have some thoughts about what I'm going to say tonight? My feelings about what you say tonight would be best expressed in a monologue and we're likely given for TV series. Okay, let's hear it. Have you seen, man? We need a woman to represent us. A woman bring forward. A woman, bro.
Laura.
It was the worst thing I have ever seen in politics.
Going all in.
She just in her own monologue. Why do you need another actor to find a way to do it? This character she's playing is best known for smelling the body odor. Why you would want that character identified with her? Why didn't she bring another Guido Sarducci or Anne Ridley? I mean, other characters from the 90s that people have very little frame of reference for. My kids watch this and say, Dad, who's that lady in the school uniform? That's no reference at all. This was a bad, and there were a lot of people offended in the room, I have to tell you, by the way.
Disrespectful to Catholics.
Yeah.
Making fun of the Catholic schoolgirl. They hate Catholics.
And it isn't Catholic. It is Laura, all across the world. Listen. Here's what it was.
Some applause from the anti-Catholic
Oh.
On the stage, the crowd, a lot of boos. I was in that house. It was not warmly received.
Okay.
before the dinner. He makes the news his IVF.
Catching up to me.
Catholic Church believes that when you implement this technology, you're killing embryos. Will you have a religious exemption to your IVF mandate for religious organizations and businesses that feel it's violates my religious belief?
Well, I haven't been asked that, but it sounds to me like a pretty good idea. Frankly, it's certainly if there's a religious problem, I think people should go with that. I really think they should be able to do that.
The Pope was asked
My
about your
question
candidacy
catching up to
Kamala
me.
Harris. and he instructed Catholic voters to vote for the lesser of two evils. Who do you think he means and why? Well, I think he wants them to vote for me. They stand for everything that you stand for and what the church stands for. And she doesn't think she's a Marxist. Her father was a Marxist. That still is a Marxist. And they are not big into religion and faith. Well, that's called reclaiming the Netherlands from the Pope. Pretty good move there. Look, this idea of exemption for religious sensibilities and something he reinstated a city policy which forbids spending money on children and abortions. That's big news, particularly for the folks in the faith community who have misgivings about the new Trump. He sounds like the old Trump.
When I was watching, great job. When I was watching the dinner on Fox, it almost looked like one of those old Dave Martin
Excellent.
Tom Rickles than he was last night.
a little bit. Thank you. That is it. Thanks for following me all week on social media. Thanks for watching. Jesse Waters takes the next.
And this is a Fox News alert. I'm Jackie Ibanez in New York. The spokesperson for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says a drone was launched toward Netanyahu's home in Caesarea, Israel. According to the spokesperson, Netanyahu and his wife were not home at the time of the attack, and there are no casualties. 3 drones in total originated from Lebanon. 2 of them were intercepted. Earlier this week, Hezbollah vowed to escalate the conflict with Israel following the death of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar. Sinwar was the architect of the October 7, 2023 terrorist attack, which launched Israel into war with Hamas in Gaza and escalated the border fighting with Hezbollah in Lebanon. Again, a drone was launched towards Israeli Prime Minister
Excellent.
in the northern Israel town of Caesarea this morning. Netanyahu's spokesperson said the Prime Minister was not home and the attack did not cause any deaths or injuries. Of course, stick with Fox News Channel for more on this developing story. I'm Jackie Ibanez. Now back to regular programming, already in progress.
An enemy mob. Not clear now.
The first woman president is a group called White Jews for Harris. But I'm not worried about them at all because their wives lovers are all going to me. But I don't think Kamala has given up yet. She is attending tonight.
Got a whole slew of
The Michigan proceeding. Great to
J.P. Harris becoming the first presidential nominee in history after dinner since 1984. Harris is dedicated to saying this strange, pre-recorded video featuring former SNL star Tony Shannon. The Oscars dinner provides a rare opportunity to set aside partisanship. Hey, what's going on? Who was that? I'm Catholic. Tonight is one of the biggest dinners since the Last Supper. It is a very important dinner, and it's an important tradition, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. Is there anything that you think that maybe I shouldn't bring up tonight? Well, don't lie. Thou shalt not bear false witness to thy neighbor. Indeed. And some folks in the media aren't happy with former President Trump's
Last night's appearance of that Smith Gunner was ridiculous. It was offensive, but it was way off the bar.
I thought that Donald Trump misread the room. I thought that he was undisciplined and mostly unfunny. He just missed the market. It was cringeworthy and it was unnecessarily
Activating still.
Not very funny.
Excellent.
I'm not sure if that quite that way.
I cannot that was the thing. How do you thought about those jokes?
I think it's just hilarious how they all sound exactly the same. The critics. It's incredible. It's like if you think they get the talking points from one person, I mean, true to a Catholic event, Donald Trump gave the Paris last night. Like they that was out. It's like he's Wayne, and he's got the piglet, like to the love of his lower left elbow, just sitting nearby. Shit, too, is like you know, how you engage with the human and you're there, and they actually got shut. So clearly Schumer doesn't really believe Trump was a Nazi,
or he wouldn't be there laughing and talking to him. So think about it. All this Trump rhetoric is just a political show. And the willingness to foment division across the country to get people to demonize Trump supporters because you're supporting Nazi is all based on a lie. And it knows that the division is never, ever left versus right. The division is supposed to be left versus right. But it's really the elitists against everyone else. They want you to believe it's left versus right, but it really isn't. I love the
Looks
Kamala
like the game's on
video
here.
because she says it's so important to come together and reach across
Looks
the
like a
line
six.
at events like these events she turned down. She didn't come across or reach across the aisle. This is exactly what she does with everything. She says, we need to do this, and then she does the opposite. I believe in women's rights, well then, she'll push me for the sex changes of a guy who killed a woman. I love that part of the meltdown of the speech. Trump said, Fox the right to jokes it was a meeting on my monologue, and these left-wing housebound auditors on social media put on their report caps. Thought they had a Watergate scandal they were raising. It's absolutely amazing. Oh my God, look at this. Their whole career is based on moments of another person's actual career while we have fun. They wet their couches. At some point, you should revisit the trajectory of your life if your dopamine is dependent on what you think other people have done. It's really sad. It's a good night for everybody.
Was it a missed opportunity now?
Well, it's good to be back with everybody. I would have probably gone. I think this dinner is, if I were for running for president, this dinner is one of great money for Catholic Church. Has been a success for many, many years. I think for those of us who've been to the dinner, those of us in office, it's one of those moments that invites back in, and really ushers back in, lift you up and cheer. I'm not just talking about this cycle. The cycle of this time.
Fuck, this is dope. I got him set up pretty good too.
I listened to President Trump. I thought some of it funny. I thought some of it, I think Michael McConaughey was making a point one of the intro sets. But he's not a partisan guy. He is. I thought his take on it was interesting. That being said, I always look at these things also 2.5 weeks out and wonder, when candidates are presenting publicly, what are they trying to do? Is this or how do they incorporate this into their political strategy? And as I'm listening to both candidates, less and less Harris over the last year, not open up enough. She did it. I think she gave it as good as she got. The fair interview, I thought was unbelievable the way he went about doing that. So she's stepping outside of her comfort zone. Of all this is that she's normally the one who does traditional things. Trump did the Harrison thing. I mean, the Smith thing around it. She did not do it. Finally, I'm going to be interested in seeing President Trump. I'm watching this morning on Fox News, and he was talking about Governor Haley campaigning with their cabinet council. And he said something that are not necessarily flattering about Governor Haley. And I'll be curious to see how that patches up, because I think the two of them together.
That's definitely a chance.
For President Trump's campaign. And Vice President Harris, I think she needs to continue getting out there and doing some of the unconventional press and introducing herself again to a lot of those. So Jackie did a good job.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was entertaining. You were there.
Yeah, I was there. And it was, Donald Trump was hysterical. He was funny. You see him very well. I don't know what Congress was talking about. And the idea is that this video, when it came out, the audience reacted in a very negative way. It was kind of like, she's not going to be here, but stop this video. And the video, he wants to make it wrong. And in fact, as a Catholic myself, I wonder if the possible told her to say and do what they did in that video. They're making fun of Catholics as far as I'm concerned. Not a smart thing to do. Especially in a race that is supposed to be this close, and apparently this is close, every vote matters. And when you make these decisions,
take it now.
which is the staple of presidential politics. She just don't miss this event. She said it was a vote she couldn't make it. She didn't have a different event. She just wasn't going to make it. I think she's an individual
when he's not self-deprecating, who doesn't have a sense of humor,
He did
who
perfect
isn't
there.
comfortable socially, and Donald Trump is. And for all the talk by the left, Donald Trump and Chuck Schumer, during the break, they were talking, they were laughing. I mean, Donald Trump has the ability to engage and get along with people. And I think that the person who lost last night was Kamala Harris. She showed herself to be small and not strong enough to show up and support the very big population. I got them set down. Wait,
Good work, guys.
it wasn't like she put a lot of effort into it. There was a lot of effort that went into that. Lining up
That one's big. Get to work.
it is absolutely insulting. I think, of course, what this character is famous for is spelling for her own things when she gets nervous in her Catholic school uniform. So the whole thing, it's just bizarre. And I do think that maybe America doesn't deserve a president as absolutely dangerous as Donald Trump is. I don't think that she has any self-awareness. I don't think she has any self-confidence, and that's why she can't perform things like this. And I think that she pays a price. And it's not just Catholic schools that are being offended by this, although I think they rightly would be. It's this sort of feel that she is being protected. She's afraid of engaging in territories where it's not completely controlled, and when she does, she's back.
Might have been a good opportunity for somebody to see it on the side of her. But we're still decided, hopefully. But now that's
Hit him fast, Barry. Pass some more. Pass some more. That's how it goes.
Oh, only pay. Hey, Scott, it's just perfect for fall, right? Yeah. You know now, spend foods over to betting on this. You know all this. Says it right there.
We nearly made it to the plateau.
Download the My Lawn app today. Want fair tips and customize plans.
Hey, we're coming.
How do you feel nervous? Do you tell me when it happens, or?
This looks like a stopping point.
That hits the spot.
Did he just leave? No. If he's not this good, he's not my Bring back, please.
Nearly 1 in 4 U.S. consumers have been a victim of identity theft. They did all the right things to protect their personal information.
I did everything right, but an institution that had my data didn't, and now my identity's been stolen.
Banks, hospitals, employers, and other institutions all have your personal information too, and when they're exposed, careful monitoring of your accounts and credit won't be enough.
$110,000 for my hard-earned money gone.
The stakes are high, and even if you take steps to protect your personal information, you're not the only one who has it. Only LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second, alerting you to the widest volume of threats. And if you become a victim, a dedicated U.S.-based identity restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed. Plus, all LifeLock members are backed by the LifeLock $1 million protection package, including reimbursement for stolen funds. Call now or go online and use promo code 35TV to save 45% off an annual plan for your first year. Election crunch time. With early voting already underway, go inside the key issues influencing Americans and the candidates' final campaign efforts today on Kahoot Live.
What would you pay for an iPhone?
Chris,
got the same eyes as those hounds.
That's right. They're all lifeless shells of their former selves. Dolls that act purely on instinct. Maybe it's just karma at work. Divine retribution for our sins. Hard to say.
Goddess, what happened 10 days ago?
You really want to know? Well, I'll tell you. The short version is, we were defeated. Completely and utterly.
And what's the long version?
It all began 2 weeks ago. We were cornered by one of the CID's Hercules units. I'd heard they picked fights with Jaegers and Calvert sometimes, so it wasn't too much of a shock. But in the end, we were no match for them. In their formation and narrowly escaped. After that, we made our way to Cray and rested at their inn. And we set up camp here and started brainstorming ideas for how to get back home, and that's when those bastards appeared. We were attacked by a band of merciless savages, led by 3 leaders whose power was unfathomable. It was a massacre. They led us to ruin like lambs to the slaughter. They picked us off one by one, until no one remained. No one but me. The next thing I knew, I woke up here. When I came to, the first thing I saw was that device up there. It was emitting that ominous red light back then, too. My comrades were still breathing. They weren't exactly alive. All they could do was writhe and moan. It was like no one had any will of their own. I was the only one who could move of their own accord, except in the sunlight. I couldn't stand it anymore. I didn't feel hunger. At least, not for a while. During the daytime, all I could do was cower in my tent and wait for night to fall. There was no way I could contact the rest of the Corps. Not in this state. And all of a sudden, I developed a strange craving. Our military monsters started coming back to life. They were acting without orders, and my fallen comrades picked themselves off the ground. But as you can see, they had been done.
Alright, Carol, so you haven't done a press conference in
It's
89
horrible.
days. It's kind of
Why did those people kill your men? Were they the ones responsible for turning them into...
Yeah. I think they used that device up there to do it. I tried to climb the pillar a few times to get a closer look at it, but my body locks up every time I try. Almost like I'm being controlled by some unseen force. I'm not going to dance to the tune of a puppet master. That's why I'm ending it all. My own 2 hands.
it's not working. Because if it were working, it'd be
So, that's your endgame. You'd rather go out in a blaze of glory than die as a pawn in someone else's game.
You got it. The flames of purification come up all the time in ghoul-related legends, right? So it's time for me to burn. The longer I stand here with you, the harder it gets to stave off this insatiable hunger. It makes me want to suck up every last drop of blood in your bodies. Makes me want to feast on your flesh. And fairy looks like a nice appetizer. I could have that young lady as my main dish. Too bad I'd make a stringy-looking dude like you an unsavory last course.
Damn. Low blow.
Stop this nonsense right now, Ida. You aren't fooling anyone with this charade. You're still alive and in control, so we won't let you give up. We know you kept your distance from the villagers and tried to steer us out of harm's way, which you're still trying to do now. But why don't you consider Fairy's feelings for a moment? She left her home for the first time in her life, charging into a world unknown to her, and tracked Van down, all so she could find you. And yes, If you really care about her, then you should at least be honest with her. You are in that much. While we're at it, let's find a way to save you. We can find a better solution together, because that's what Arkwright Solution does. We help people.
Give this girl a little leeway and she starts acting like she owns the place. Now, normally, I wouldn't let my assistant sign me up for work, but she's right. This is a job for a Spriggan, so I'm all ears, Jamie. I don't mind bailing out someone who helped with Operation Near Mirage.
I was being honest about wanting special blood, but I'll admit, it's not like me to surrender while there's still life in me. It wouldn't be right to throw it all away. I'd be spitting in the face of Commander Garrett, a puppy-like rival and sister. And my old friends in Daybreak, like my other sister, and the man I admired more than anyone. If I ended it all here, I wouldn't be able to face a single one of them. So I'll press on.
Ida, I'm so happy. See? Everything's all right.
What a heartwarming scene! Those final lines moved me to tears. Although I am a little perplexed as to how you alone maintained your sanity. But perhaps you had a stronger will to resist than that of your pathetic subordinates. You were the right hand of the Jaeger King, after all.
You.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Should have figured it was you. I might be a little off my game, but I could still sense you lurking in the shadows. You and those two Almada psychos left my comrades bleeding out on the ground. You'll pay for what you've done. Melchior of the Thorns.
The last piece of the puzzle finally falls into place.
Why, thank you. You saved me the effort of introducing myself. Allow me to clarify one thing, though. I am a fresh hire for Armada. I was friends of a different crew when we annihilated your unit. Although the job should still come from my current boss, so I suppose I'm splitting hairs.
That tracks. My unit wouldn't fall so easily to homegrown mafia goons. I take it you're the one who put that device up there?
And I did. I had the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experiment with bringing the dead back to life. And I seized it. Our boss says the device is of little importance. Curious, no?
What are you on about?
Still, the experiment is in full swing, and nothing will stop it from reaching its aim. Now let's throw a little twist into the mix.
She knows she can take time and do nothing and just rip you apart because you need her signature. You know, she's the person you avoid, you know, behind the counter of the DMV who then reported some authority abuses it by forwarding it over every bureaucrat whose only mission is to feather her nest and protect her. Because deep down the right, I could do it.
How could he?
This bastard's gonna pay. I will worry about him later. Ready your weapons, you two. The first order of business is calming her down. Get your sister back. I promise.
We'll save you, Ida.
Fun. Let the bloodbath begin.
You'll pay for that. Got a whole slew of them.
With confidence.
Get them all at once. Grab the
A boost would work here.
Mm.
Only 47. Do you? Go on. Check out life insurance is too important to put off another day.
Deploying shield.
That's what they say. Anyone can be anything they want to be.
I'm pretending to be an elderly man's name.
I'm a doctor. That's what you need to see real results.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
Angie has 30 years of experience finding the best. Is your shower trying to tell you something? Getting taken out of the bathtub from a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of the bathroom?
Got a whole slew of them.
For weeks and weeks now. Have you heard you got the shower? That's cheaper and crazy to afford. One day, $60,000. Baby, you got the thing.
I would give this whole experience a I definitely would have
Time to go in.
We can take ground.
Excellent move. That's dope.
Consultation, schedule your birthday installation, start loving your new bathroom shower right away.
only weeks left to get great installation and no interest to make payments for up to 1
Deploying
year.
shield.
Go to jacuzzibathroommodel.com or call 800-991-2603. That's 800-991-2603. Call now.
Here goes.
Type 2 diabetes is the radio symptom.
Activating skill.
3. ABC, Sierra's velociraptor settings. A1C under 7 and
Boost gauge limit
under
broken.
7. Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as stroke, heart attack, or death. And adults also retain heart disease and lowering that risk. Adults lost up to 14 pounds.
I lost some weight.
Ozempic isn't for people with type 1
They
diabetes.
still hurt.
Don't share needles with pens or reuse needles. Don't take Ozempic if you or your family have hypertension or thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasias or type 2 or are allergic to it. Stop Ozempic and get medical help right away if you no longer swelling in the neck, severe stomach pain,
Deploying shield.
allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. All bladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about visual problems or changes. Taking Ozempic first following Rio or insulin increase low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea,
You'll pay for that.
dehydration, joint or kidney problems. Living with type 2 diabetes?
Mm.
They still hurt. Got a whole
24
slew
days,
of them.
one season. Something with Kamala Harris in Wisconsin, while Elon Musk was making the case because of Trump in California battleground Pennsylvania.
Full boost. Time to
3
go
more
in.
years of this, and we're going to be fully mad.
Go all out.
It's simple. It's nice to watch the next movie, but we don't want to be.
Deploying shield.
Mark Cuban later running
Energy output at maximum.
MSNBC tweeted about my social media algorithms are the reason why
Energy output at maximum.
Going all in. Hit him back, Barry.
So, we're looking at all this. The first we want to get in. Here's the first part of it.
Yeah.
What do you think of this conspiracy theory on the internet that Mark Cuban and Rachel Maddow
Activating
are the
skill.
same person?
So I have the opportunity to gather then I'll have Rogan.
Activating skill.
You know, let's get back to the billionaire. Got a TV show. Billionaire TV show. He inserts himself in pop culture, political issues. If he gets Donald Trump, why are you people Donald Trump? There is a lot of Donald Trump is pronounced. They're not really inflammatory, they're kind of meant to stir the pot. But even Trump is not, you know, you look at us, he's interesting. Being a billionaire is the least interesting thing about it. This industry is about why the extra to better this man. He sold all his homes. He's tried to cure neurological diseases. He's tried to find Earth brings another home. He's built armies of robots, self-driving buses, and company techniques. On top of that, he has 11 kids. Why? Because he realizes the world needs more plastics. Especially when no one is reproducing. We're losing future Einstein, future Jonas Salk, future Greg Bessel. So he's banging his way to immortality. You're well, you're not. Everybody knows why what Elon has. Everybody knows why. What is Mark Cuban done? Other than only the government.
Certain odds have to be effective.
Business today. Shark Tank made a very famous as well. We can go really go around sort of the popular pop culture subjects. But I think that there's a big difference between the two. Companies that get passing on accident. And the this transformative figure and Mark Cuban. I'm not going to jump into your business action. I know we're smart guys. They can stand and the
This'll hurt.
we're not going to make both cases. Why by these social media outlets that do all they disappear on and look at memes and social media. You know, if that's the piece you want to make, we'll see if that works. I don't know. But no, this is what they regulations behind it. I mean, these actions are addressing voters' concerns. Right? Talking about if Mark Cuban wants to do that, don't do that. Because people don't know that he stands a lot of issues. I don't know.
Here goes.
Some of the issues, I think, quite frankly, Republicans struggle to message out to the American voter.
Dude, so ignorant.
And you need to get them. And you actually want to get them somewhere. So I call you up. That's why they have all the time to get there, too. So I don't know if they that. I'd say a couple things with this. First, we've gotten so caught up in this celebrity thing with Democrats spending time on actors and singers. But now what's amazing to me is that for the business people, accomplished people, and the business people become the same kind of celebrity. Like, I really should care what Elon Musk or what people are doing when it comes to politics. I don't mind them saying like case and preaching their case. But, you know, when it comes to space exploration, artificial intelligence, and
Cool.
Moving on.
what I think is most valuable for someone who's at the president is helping you think about the future. The same is true with Mark Cuban. He made a career in media technology, and is one of the great promoters of entrepreneurship. I hope he's able to
Pretty damn strong.
people like the president. I hope that they are willing to listen to both of them. But the American people
That
should
did the trick.
Great show. Bravo. In fact, it was so delightfully entertaining. I demand an encore.
Michigan
celebrities so that to the point they want to listen to them on all of their political things. But when it comes to entrepreneurship and artificial intelligence, space, and healthcare, I hope whoever's elected will invite both of them to the White House. So, Judge, I would say that
Stop this right now!
but I don't think we can aim or
How
be
can you be so cruel?
Gotta take out at least one of them. Hey, how come no one invited me to the party? I'm feeling left out.
Whoa there, big guy.
Your timing's been scarily on point, Direwolf.
I just got done putting those rabid dogs in the ground. Then some timely help arrived. So I left the village in their care. Oh? I finally found you. Enjoying your new life as a mafia exec, I take it?
Indeed. Well met, Enforcer number 8. I didn't think I'd run into you here. You'll have to excuse me for keeping my distance, though. Word on the street says you play very smart.
Don't be shy. I'm not gonna bite you. As long as you quit dragging out this game of keep away. I've got a list of questions for the oath breaker. So start running your mouth. Or I'll run my fist in your face.
I'll pass. I'm a man who enjoys playing hard to get. So you'll have to chase me down if you want those answers. Besides, our goals may not be aligned, but they aren't in conflict either. Why don't you let me go?
I cannot do that!
On that note, I shall bid you farewell. You may do as you will with the device, assuming you don't die horrible, gruesome deaths, that is.
Get back here, you little bitch!
Don't worry about that. We got our own problems to deal with.
I did not just spend my life hiding my color. Nothing called me at a early age. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go. Big trips. So you can find your problem. Stop the right now, during the holidays, get $4,000 cash for
What did Luna know this? What?
Don't miss round holidays.
What do you think? I obviously can't let my clients or part-timers get hurt on my watch. Shit's bad for the brand. Damn it. I must have broke a rib. I'm not gonna be able to fight back in this state. Crap. What do I do?
Stop taking Forciga and have your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, an allergic reaction, or ketoacidosis.
Stop.
Instead of trying the latest weight loss fad, join over 5 million people who have switched to Golo as
The
a better
Genesees
way
are
to lose weight. With Golo, you
resonating
simply
with one
take
another?
one release supplement with each meal and follow the Golo for Life plan. The 7 natural plants of
kicked again, huh?
in release help support weight loss by targeting body fat and combating stress. Golo is the
Well,
effective
it ain't the sentient AI. What
Get
are you
started
anyway?
today at Golo.
Are you really my
That's
hollow?
G-O-L-O.
Question is that.
Here's what certified home inspectors are saying about root
I'm
maps.
the
The
one
root
and
that hasn't
only
been
there.
treated with the root match products, it's very dry, brittle, you see flaps broken off, all over the place around the ground. With the root match product, it's more pliable, flexible. I've seen some treatments, lots of people that we've inspected, 2 or 3 years life remaining, come back in 5 years later, and actually been something should have
You bet.
first installed in my word for it.
This is our last chance. Help save thousands. The credit is all yours.
Something beyond anything you can
Yen? What's happening? She's resonating with Fairy, and it's feeding Van with energy.
International Fellowship of Christians and Jews began this ministry to help elderly Jews all over the world. Urgently need your gift of $25 now to buy one survival food box with all of the foods they critically need for their diet.
A boost would work here.
Your gifts will be credited to help save lives. Please don't delay. Call. Online now to help rush one survival food box for home delivery. When you call right now, this impact will be double to save lives. If you hear God's voice,
Deploying shield.
Welcome back. Time for the facts. First up, the most severely endorsement of the 2024 race, Maxim Magazine, the publication that's catered primarily toward those endorsing Donald Trump, the president. What do you think about that, Josh? You saw the picture there in President Trump. What are your thoughts about this? That's a retro picture. That's not a recent picture. Exclamation point of view. Published an edited magazine. What do you think about this magazine? I think there's an edited actor in the UK. I also edited this is not a magazine. This is a research. Yeah, I think it publishes maybe once a month online. It's a zombie. It's a zombie rap. It's like all pro trans. And it's like it's fun. They got the press in. Yeah. Is this a pro man thing?
Energy output at maximum.
No idea. It's a rich kid rock basically the fight. It's all it is. It's a Lamborghini, I think, with the president. Oh! Wait, you know that? I feel my baby. But unlike Maxim, not all games are on board. Over WWE Wrestling Game, I think it's straight. It's something
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill. Activating skill.
He's terrifying. Toby.
Escape from the broken.
Participant on the knockout, the former president drinks water, and even the president stopped the building. Your Honor, you had some reaction to this person show.
Yeah, this guy, Batista, and they started Trump actually and he wears like 4 black necklaces
Sandra, what are your thoughts on this?
Deploying shield.
I don't Well, I think that's okay. Most people buy because, but the idea that they're going to try to smear Donald Trump as some kind of consistent, that assassination photo is rent-free in their mind. And they will do anything they can to try to erase that picture. The New York Times literally erased the picture because everybody looks at Donald Trump and they think he's the toughest son of a gun that has ever gotten into politics. And they decide yeah. You were WWE wrestler also. Yeah, but like you did your research on the it's pretty clear that Joe has skeletons in his closet. But Derek, what he did was basically get to the miserable live right now to be a male figure to say it's okay to vote for Kamala. So he did that. Everything he said embarrasses so there was nothing in there of substance. It was just silly. It was porn. But I guess there's something going on. And we have to be
Excellent. Smoke that motherfucker.
You can actually find me for $100,000. Yeah, somebody can
I'm impressed.
Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see this. When they could be
Couple
seeing
bruises, but otherwise, I'm fine.
most
But
men over
wish we could
40
have got
look into
something
the
out of
mirror
Mel this
and
time.
see this.
Goodness, here, let me
When
use
they
those wheels
could
for...
be seeing this. Most men
Appreciate the
over
thought, but
40 look into the mirror
I
and
don't think
see
it'll do any good.
What?
when they could be using this. Particle
The
601
goddess
is
is calling
basically
them
that.
home.
First of its kind anti-aging team
Lit.
designed specifically for men.
True, but we can at least see her off.
Visit particlemen.com. Use the promo code on your screen to receive 25% off the entire order. Plus, you've got free shipping, 30-day money back. www.particlemen.com.
I didn't think you'd all come.
It's good. Hello, I'm former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee. A lot of times you can't control the amount of sleep that you're getting. I know, it's scary, unless you
You
use
have no
Relaxium
idea
Sleep.
how worried I am.
Relaxium Sleep is a product
Hey.
that's made from natural ingredients.
I read your
And it
letter while
comes
we
with
were on the
personal,
road.
very
It sounds like you've been through a lot.
Wish I could have put up more of a fight. But at least I jotted down what I learned about my attackers. Hopefully you can put those notes to good use. If you ever run into them.
Of course, we won't let your efforts be in vain. May you finally know peace, bearers of the Iron
sleeping your
Shield.
fears away with Relaxium Sleep. Your body and your mind will thank you. Take Relaxium Sleep. It'll work. I promise you. My company is so confident that Relaxium will work for you. He's asked us to give away 1,000 bottles. Visit
Forever in your debt.
or call.
Both of you. Thanks for giving me this chance to talk with my sweet little sister. One last time.
Oh, Ida. You can't go. You still haven't told me those stories about your old dealer. You promised, remember?
Don't worry your pretty little head. I'm sure you can have all of that suffer from someone else. You can ask my other little sister even.
No, not from someone else. I want to hear them from you.
You still have so much growing up to do. I want you to get strong. That's why I need you to do one last thing for me. Finish me off.
Grant her final wish. Elda. If you hope to remain a warrior of our tribe, you must undergo this rite of passage. Do not let her kindness go to waste.
When you get together with friends and family, remember to ride with these driving.
Barry, don't.
Stay out of this. If you will not bear witness to it, I ask that you avert your eyes or leave immediately.
Pick you up and at the corner when you pass the last bus. In the driveway with a simple keys please, or in the living room when you decide to stay overnight. However you ride, thanks for doing your part to keep our roads safe. A message from Arrival Drive Sober.
That's enough. Can't you see she isn't ready for this yet? This ain't a burden for a child to bear. So I'll bear it for her. It's my job to look out for my client.
Oh, I love that question. Let's go with Charlie. Charlie was potentially looking the other way for the too. Want me to go first? Yeah.
He may be right.
Very good. That's not fair. You will now leave the table.
You gotta grow up. At some point. But I guess there's no need to rush. Thanks again. I'm grateful for everything you've done. Farewell, Fairy. Commander. Zeno and Leon. Fee. Yes. I'll finally be seeing you again. Root girl.
What in Adios' name happened here?
Neither of them have changed it since that day.
It's obviously some kind of trigger, but I just can't put my finger on what. One thing's clear though. That red Genesis caused all those Jaegers to turn into ghouls. You said they were designed for research in biological activity, yeah?
Yes, that's what was written in the diaries anyway. Supposedly, they were used in the development of recovery arts like Tyr.
Maybe they somehow turned that ability on its head in this case. Either way, we can't take these things lightly.
Agreed. I never imagined they would be abused like this. And by the Mafia of all people.
This means people who start early, people who care and inspire each other to do things.
All the Genesis did was bring pain and suffering to Barry and Ida.
I mean, that's not completely true. The one you held on to pretty much saved our asses. It's the thing that suppressed the red Genesis. If that didn't happen, we would have been royally screwed. And with two Genesis in our hands, that's two less for any evil bastards who want to get their greasy hands on it. Now's not the time to throw in the towel. The fight hasn't even begun.
Oh, I know. I don't intend to stop here. Doing that would be a betrayal to the people who have suffered and died because of the Genesis. They're incredibly dangerous. No doubt about that. But that's precisely why I can't turn a blind eye to this. I hope the feeling is mutual. I still need your help, after all.
Introducing Stoker.
And you'll have it. I already told you I'd pitch in however I can.
Nearly 1 in 4 U.S. consumers have been a victim of identity theft, even though they did all the right things to protect their personal information.
I did everything right, but an institution that had my data didn't, and now my identity's been stolen.
But you don't have to pitch in here to get my help. Sure you want to keep working for someone like me? You know full well I'm not for corporation. I do things my own way. And that way isn't black, but it definitely ain't white either. Things like the color of a dark blue sky just before dawn. I don't want you to get stained from being too close.
Don't worry. That will never happen. The act you performed for Ida just isn't in my nature. And I could not have stood in for Fairy in the way that you did. I'm not going to become a wholly different person if I stay by your side. I'm very much my own woman. And that's not about to change. I'm planning to stay right where I am. And I don't intend to leave anytime soon.
Damn, you're still raring for more even after all that's happened? You're either fearless or the chillest person I've ever met. There's some trouble stirring, that much is for sure. I don't just mean Armada. The Direwolf belongs to a pack of absolute wackos, and they're arguably more dangerous than the Mafia.
Right. I think I heard the name of their group. Wasn't it the Society?
Yeah. I'll tell you about them when the time's right. Feels like the CID is picking up something fishy too. And while our interests sometimes align with the guilds, we're still not exactly buddy-buddy. The more I think about it, the more I realize we could use a few more allies.
Or at least another pair of hands.
Another pair of hands coming right up.
So many hospitals are just months before I thought.
And now there's a special place for us with exclusive
Hold
original premium content that
Really?
lifts us up, sustains our spirit,
Nice to
and
see
fills
you
us with
guys,
hope.
even if it hasn't been super long. Thanks a bunch for all the help you gave me. I know I should have given you like a billion thank yous after everything you did. Sorry. Oh, there's no need to apologize. Nor is there any need to shower us in thanks.
Yeah, I got showered in mirrors, so I'm good. You went back to your village after we split, right? And I'm guessing you came here with your dad this time.
Well, not exactly. He kinda sorta maybe disowned me.
Check him out.
What?
The rescue.
What? Well, I can't disobey a direct order from the Corps, which is a big no-no. I'm also a little too weak for their tastes. Abby told me to go on a journey. He wants me to see more of the world and expand my horizons and stuff. And that
Cool.
to your doorstep. I owe you guys big time. You granted Ida's final wish and taught me an invaluable lesson. One I intend to carry with me for the rest of my life. And we warriors of Kruga always pay our debts. So, let me help you out with your work. I can do lots of things, so please hire me. And you won't regret it, I promise. Consider yourself hired. Welcome to the Arc Ride Solutions team.
Hey! It's my call, part-timer. You're not in charge of hiring.
I almost forgot. Abby asked me to give you this, babe.
A letter? Oh, no. I'm getting bad vibes already. Guessing he wants me to look out for his darling daughter. Maybe he'll ask me to talk some sense into her or something.
Dear Vanor, thank you in advance for indulging my daughter's selfish request. It's not the first time you aided one of our own. Once again, I was thoroughly impressed by your combat prowess. Though I do not appreciate that you robbed my daughter of an opportunity to grow. I'd be lying if I said I was not beside myself with anger. If you wish to make amends, you must rectify that loss by personally nurturing her development. You may be as harsh a taskmaster as you must. However, should you dare to make any untoward advances on her, you'll either face death at the hands of our entire corps, or be forced to take responsibility for your actions for the rest of your days. Regards, Hassan Al-Hadi.
Hands off my daughter.
Are you alright? You're looking rather pale. So what does it say?
That's on a strict need-to-know basis. Anyway, where are you even gonna stay? What? You rented one of the upstairs rooms already?
Excellent. It's the end of chapter 1, eh? Good.
Even more impressive than the giant pigeons descended upon New York City. One of the last things that we need is more pigeons, but here we go. A gigantic
Excellent. 46.
Man, that's pretty generous. Can't complain with that.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Oh, good. She got a 200 HP, which is good.
Sarita Al-Fayed, reporting for duty. I'm quick on my feet and pure chaos on the field. You won't regret having me around.
We're definitely saving this one. Excellent. And we'll catch you guys on the next one, alright, guys? Peace out. Stay tuned. It's going to be good.